Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee's given a throw. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to get it clear. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. They get a throw-in. That well. Well, they can break here. Merino. Wigan still without an attempt on target. Saka goes up and over. Hakimi drives it towards the front. Chance to break. Marquinhos tries to switch the play. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Marquinhos. Keeper sends it forward. Goes direct to the front line. And he's straight offside. Out to the left it goes. Ball's gone out of play. Across the field it goes. Rice plays it out to the wing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's one! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic...
Has a goal! And he's there to hoof it away. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Quick ball forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele. Lee Kang-in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Away from immediate danger. And it's been taken straight back. Defending of the desperate variety. Forward it goes. Back into the middle. Knocks it away. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's going long. Plays it over to the other flank. A chance to play it in. Lovely feet. Swung over into the middle. Lee. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. It has toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Oh, sweet feet. Rice, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Pings it out wide. Beautifully done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Merino. He's had a goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that's been levered clear. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Attempts to play it through. A real chance to break. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Rice. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Over to the left. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Wigan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Hoists it forward. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, the ball's come loose! He's got the ball glued to his... Massive massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Gabriel Jesus gets into a dangerous position.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looks to clip it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's found its target. Cleared away. He's looked long this time. Needed a better pass there. Marquinhos with a definite foul there. Gets good distance on it. And that's a throw. Wigan making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Rice. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Is there any support? Real chance! Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to locate someone up front. Gabriel Jesus concedes a free kick for that. And out to safety. Rice. Marquinhos can get it clear. He's gone for it! It's gone a long way up and away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cleared without complication. Timely intervention. Gabriel Jesus, played out to the right. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gets it back. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets into a dangerous position.
Everton have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Forward it goes. Back to the keeper and try something new. Tarkowski. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Clears it out of harm's way. And they've been caught out here. Grealish. Oh, nice touch. Deep cross. And he's there to clear it. Turns and goes back. And the finish! He's delivered all right! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Chooses to go back. Hits one! Only partially clear. Grealish. Plays it out to the flank. Tarkowski. Steered forward. Play for a throw. He's had a look. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gets wrestled off the ball. Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's out on the left now. He's gone for it! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying the shot. How good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have come roaring back. And he's produced a beauty. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
It is quite a run he's making here. And he heaves it forward. And it's played forward. There is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just thought the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And the game has already resumed here.
Chelsea can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Pedro Neto. Good idea, just poorly executed. Plays it over to the other flank. Idrissa Gueye. That's been drilled forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, that's neat. Back into the middle. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, really? Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
Real chance! Breaks on here. And it's Gueye. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pedro Neto. Timely intervention. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Chelsea just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots. This could fall anywhere. Out to the left it goes. Goes for goal! And the ball's come out. Gets good distance on it. Forward it goes. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And here's Grealish. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper sends it forward. Played out to the right. Gets it back. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Pedro Neto. Managed to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. Chelsea making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Goes for a sweeping cross.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now a chance to break. He's through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the right. Going for goal! It's there! And again they hit the front.
Everton are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Everton get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? One good cross, maybe the last chance. How about a shot? Hoists it forward.
Chelsea need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. We are into stoppage time. So time is nearly up. He's had a shot! Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Danger averted for now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny, just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Today's venue, one of the most picturesque around, the St. Jakob Park here in Basel. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Only partially clear. And that's a throw-in. Florenzi. Nkunku finds himself eased off the ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. All the way back, and they start again. Pulisic. Casemiro gets it back. Well, they can break here. Timely intervention. Modric. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nkunku. Now the counter. Defending of the desperate variety. Rabiot. Pulisic. Still goalless at the moment. Rabiot. He's got the ball glued to his feet. In with a header! It's there!
The line are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Rabiot. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Florenzi. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Managed to get it away. Casemiro gets it away. Pulisic, in for the follow-up, he scores! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Florenzi goes on an adventurous run. Modric. Quick look, real chance! They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Milan take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rabiot. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Casemiro is there to heave it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. Shaw sends it forward. And it's Rabiot. Casemiro, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He is going into that little black book. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Modric. Dinks one in. Now a chance to break. Maguire. It's being played forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Just brushed off the ball there. Pulisic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Distance on it. And he goes for goal! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! There's the half-time whistle. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save.
Bruno Fernandes
reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Hits one! They've done it! They're still trying to make a game of this. Rabiot. Over to the left. Nkunku. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. Mathieu. Shaw plays it forward. Tries to swing it in. And he's there to hoof it away. Plays a clever pass. Modric. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's got options out wide. Shapes to shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
His radar picked up on that very quickly and he was first to react.
Now it's Modric. Casemiro. Danger averted for now. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Pulisic. He's left his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. Rabiot, he does have an assist to his name. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Modric. And he's going long. He can get that clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Well, that's where he wants it. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goalkeeper's ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rabiot. Pulisic. He's through, now it hits one! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest, it is a landslide.
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Milan have a free kick. Kept it out, that's a great save.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Moves it over to the other flank. And now the breakaway.
Diogo Dalot
Looks to clip it forward. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And out to safety. It's a good look. Massive leap! Clearance and very necessary. And it's Shaw. Plays it out to the wing. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Casemiro. Played out to the right. Looks to drop one in. It's wrong. And the finish! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Well played, he saw that coming. And the weighted pass. Aimed in toward... Gets up to head it! No joy, but a decent try. Florenzi. Modric. Pulisic. That's great strength on the ball. A chance to play it in. Place it into the box. Defence has got rid of that. And it's played forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Quite a picture here inside Ibrox, nor would you expect anything else.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Koke. Jimenez. Koke. Forward it goes. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Hoists it forward. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. And the finish! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That's gone a long way up and away. That's the throw. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. That has put a stop to that. Griezmann. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And that's been levered clear. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Goes long. Has a hit! And the keeper barely had to move.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Played towards the front men. Some good stubborn defending there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Decent progress down the left. Shoots! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Okay. Hoists it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Into the box. Massive leap! And it's hoisted clear. Plays it over to the other flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes gets it, and now what? And that's been well dealt with. Lovely feet. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And here's Griezmann. Tries to locate someone up front. Griezmann. So who can spark this game into life? Griezmann tries to get some whip on it. And he's there to clear it. Hoists it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got away. Okay. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. He's got through. Has a pop! Another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Llorente has come steaming up from the back for this. So who's he picking out? Forward it goes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Well, we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Okay. There's a long ball. Defending of the desperate variety. keeper's ball. Mathieu. Jimenez plays it forward. That's not going to make it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for it! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Jimenez drives it forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Maguire gets it away. Maguire goes looking. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And now the breakaway. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
There's going to be another change here. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Back to the keeper and try something new. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Griezmann. Koke. It's come loose. Koke plays it long. And it's got through. Looking for a decent ball. Griezmann with a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Forward it goes. He slid it, shot it, goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
On the volley! It's off target and by quite a way. Kept good distance on it. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Into the channel. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Maguire plays it forward. Koke tries to get it forward quickly. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That will be a corner. Griezmann can hoist it clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Veltins Arena here is a remarkable stadium in many ways. It features a retractable pitch, a retractable roof, definitely one of the most modern arenas around. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Darmian plays it forward. Gets it upfield. Darmian gets into the right position to intercept. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Merino. No goals as yet. Tries to locate someone up front. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Martinez. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Calhanoglu, Zielinski, Martinez, he'll have a go!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Calhanoglu tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to bypass the midfield. Saka gets the better of his man, looking to go deep. Tries to get it clear.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. Going through. And he's going long. Knocks it away. Darmian gets it back. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Right through the middle. Has a hit! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Out to the right. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. Chance to shoot. Plays it out to the flank. Towering header! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mkhitaryan, and Martinez! Really well taken goal.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So, we're into the second 45. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Çalhanoğlu. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Saka. Across the field it goes. Rice. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. That's been drilled forward. Offside again. Defence has got rid of that. And there's a long ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Plays it back.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now a chance to break. And he's on his way!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Gets into a dangerous position. Has a pop! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Referee's given a throw. Rice spreads it towards the left. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu desperately wants to get on the end of this. Zielinski. Has a pop!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Zielinski. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Drives it towards the front. It's got through to him. It shapes to shoot! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Mkhitaryan. Chip through. So who's he picking out? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Has he found his man? Oh, good interception. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. Played out to the right. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's played forward. Martinez. This could fall anywhere. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Saka tries to stroke it through. Damian. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski. Damian looking to get on the end of this. And that is that. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same. So it's down to business here. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. That could spell trouble. Oh, really good feet. And he's there to hoof it away. And here's Raul. That's been drilled forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. That is terrific skill. Pumps it into the area. And that's been levered clear. Into the middle. Coleman gets rid without sophistication. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. That's a throw. Gets good distance on it. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Has a hit! And that certainly packed a punch. And it's played forward. And here's Raul. And it's Raul. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Fulham draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Fulham are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Going for goal! complication. And he's there to clear it. Towering header! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Raul Jimenez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Idrissa Gueye, out to the left it goes. Grealish with the crossfield ball. Coleman conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. So who's he picking out? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's Iwobi. It's a brilliant interception. Gets into a dangerous position. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And here's Raul. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Ball's out on the left now. Grealish. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Grealish. It's anyone's ball. Grealish. Played into the middle. Had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
Up! That'll be the final action of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fulham leading 1-0 at the break. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Knocks it away. Timely intervention. Danger averted for now. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cleared away. Over to the left. And that's been levered clear. Looks to bypass the midfield. Tarkowski. Well, that's where he wants it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Everton keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's played forward. And here's Raul. He's away. He's had a look. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Vasquez.
Everton showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Forward it goes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Coleman attempts a clearance. And that's been won straight back. Gets the better of his man. And now the breakaway. Big chance! 1-0! He's had a shot! He's scored! They have come roaring back! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Iwobi. Kenny. Goes for the cross. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
There's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Drives it towards the front. And he's there to clear it. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward. And it's Gay. Vasquez. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Everton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Willian. Oh, real danger here. It's one!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Raul. One final crack at it now. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Attempts to play it through. Oh, that's nice.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Keeper sends it forward. And that's it. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Sterling.
Pedro Neto.
Goes for goal! It's in!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Has he found his man?
Bruno Fernandes.
And he's cut it out.
Pedro Neto.
Sterling.
Chelsea have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Pedro Neto.
And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception.
Pedro Neto.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Matthias Chile.
Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That has put a stop to that. Cuts it out. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Has he picked him out? He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Matthias Chile.
Hoists it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Matthias Chile.
Badiashile goes upfield. Mathieu. And he's on a charge.
turns and goes back. And it's Casemiro. Has it out wide now. Bruno Fernandes has a pop! Massive lead! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game
Shapes for an overhead! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And he just whacks it away. Sterling breaks on here. Beautifully done. Now a chance to break. Bruno Fernandes, he's gone for goal. Disappointing finish in the end.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Sterling looking to force his way through. Shaw very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Tries to locate someone up front. Has a look. Gets up to head it! It's a goal! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, he's found him in space! Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's half-time here. The start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's in, real chance! Oh, taken with style. The second half off to a spectacular start. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Gets into a dangerous position. Knocks it away. Now, can he capitalise? Looking for space out wide. Ball's gone out of play. It has a goal! Swung over into the middle. And it's Shaw. Played it again. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Sterling. Mattia. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is special! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business. And he's produced a beauty. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the counter is on. Pedro Neto. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Incoming cross. And shoots! Bruno Fernandes. And oh! And the comeback is complete. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Sterling. And here's Sterling. Chooses to go back.
Chelsea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Hits one! And for a moment, time stood still. Badiashile gets into the right position to intercept. Pedro Neto. Goes for goal! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
It's going to be a double change then. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's been won straight back. Casemiro goes looking. Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared without complication. Maguire has got himself a free kick. That's surely a foul free kick. Maguire. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Shaw. Shaw delivers. This is gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Deftly done. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Shaw. Shaw drives it forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Diogo Dalot positions himself well and cuts it out. Maguire. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Needs a quality cross. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets wrestled off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. He'll hit it! Oh, denied! Brilliant! And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great real chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hernandez. Matia. Gerson. How's a quick glance? And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele, chance. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Alexandro drives it forward. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Alexandro. That's a throw. Plays it over to the other flank. And here's Dembele. There's a long ball. Dembele gets it back. Hoists it forward. Still goalless at the moment. Over to the left. Dembele. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. And he's there to clear it. So who's he picking out? Dembele. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Goes down, but nothing given. Brazil have it back and they can go again. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's got options out wide. Shoots! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
France take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
And that's a throw. Tries to switch the play. Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Goes long. Surely, chance to shoot! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Alisson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
France got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Vinicius Junior plays a clever pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Plays it out to the flank. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Half-time whistle goes. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dembele. Mathieu. Forward it goes. Vinicius, he's gone for it! In it goes! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Danilo. Mathieu. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Alexandro. Can he deliver? Vinicius Junior. He's had a go! Played it short. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hernandez. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Out to the right. And help's available out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. France have a free kick. Overhit and out of play. Done very well to intervene. Hernandez set up one goal so far. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Alexandro. Mathieu. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior, already of course on the score sheet. Alexandro drives forward with purpose.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dembele. Looking for a decent ball in. In comes the cross. Now, can he capitalise? Beautifully done.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is lovely footwork. They've managed to get it away. He's had a look.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Into the last 5 minutes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Hoists it forward. He's put it on the right now. What's on?
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Marquinhos goes looking. And time is up. France win it by the odd goal. Almost. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.